So today is, once again, it's on repeat today. We're looking forward to that break that's coming.
I know. I say it like this too because the heat index will still be close to 100.
Okay.
Yeah. So definitely want to make sure to take care of yourselves. Today, though, is one of those days where the heat can just be plain dangerous. That's why we have the heat advisory in place from 105 to 110. The heat index for this afternoon, it'll be higher for our eastern counties. That's where we find our excessive heat warning for today. In left field right now, showing about 89 degrees. The heat index at about 95. It's not as extreme as it was a couple days ago, and it has to do with the slightest lower humidity that we currently have in place. 91 at DFW Airport, the heat index about 98. We'll continue to see the sunshine all day long. Okay, so I wanted to show you this. I showed you this at the top of the hour, but how different our temperatures vary, how different our temperatures are across North Texas. Across our western counties, we have the mid-90s. Look at Graham, 94 in Mineral Wells. Compare that to the 88 in Terrell and the 89 in Dallas. The difference in temperatures has to do with the humidity values. It's drier for our western counties. Temperature goes up quicker. It's more humid for our eastern counties, so our temperatures are still climbing, just at a slower rate. It has to do with that humidity, but it doesn't matter when you factor in the heat index. About 104, the high temperature today in Fort Worth, and in Denton, McKinney, about 103, 101 for Decatur. Temperature staying in the upper 90s for our eastern counties, but that's where we have our highest heat index for this afternoon, close to about 110. We are expecting our fifth triple-digit heat day of the year, and it just happens to be consecutive. Our first one was on Monday. The hottest day of the year was on, our first one was on Sunday. The hottest day of the year was on Tuesday with a high of 102, 101 just yesterday. And today I'm thinking we get close to about 102. So we're going to end the month likely with 5 or 6 triple-digit heat days. This time last year, we had picked up 9 by the end of June. Okay, so this ridge of high pressure that we've been talking about, that's going to eventually scoot off towards the east. Today, not so much, but in the next couple of days it will. And that's what's going to allow this front to come in. And this front will likely stall somewhere between the Red River and Interstate 20. This is what's going to keep the potential for some afternoon thunderstorms in the forecast, not just this weekend, but also next week as well. It's going to be very scattered in nature. We'll have a better idea of some of the timeline of this come next week. Now, as far as our temperatures go, we'll drop from the triple digits into the mid-90s. Our rain coverage is going to be very low. This is not enough for you to cancel any outdoor plans for this weekend or even for the 4th of July holiday, but just have somewhere you can go inside if you happen to hear thunder. We all know that rule, right? If thunder roars, go indoors. So important. But today and tomorrow, no rain for us in store. Our high temperatures, still the triple digits today and Friday. I'm expecting the upper 90s on Saturday. Look at the heat index, about 101 on Saturday. And then Sunday through early next week, we're talking mid 90s. But by that point, with the humidity still in place, it'll feel like the triple digits. It'll still feel like the temperature makes it to about 100 degrees, even though the actual temperature is closer to about 95. So yes, we are getting the break from the triple digits, but of course that heat index is still looking pretty elevated next week. So make sure to properly hydrate, do it all day for the next 10 days. It's that time of the year. All right, we'll be back.